Tavern. Now, our reporter, Bob Barnard, is there, and we're going to get his inside look. He was at Union Pub earlier in Northeast D.C. Now he's at Shaw's Tavern in Northwest D.C. Let's check it out. Hey, Bob, do you hear me?
I do, Molly. How are you?
There you go. Yeah, I'm good. How's it going over there?
Okay, I'll tell you what, they've had a steady flow of people, and it hasn't been flowing much. People have been sitting on their tables and not leaving. They're watching. They're on social media. Yeah, there were some conversations, but mostly people have been listening to what's going on here. I want to show you the menu here. They had a special here. So here's their Tavern lunch. Come on over here, and we'll put it down here and show you that they had the Comey Covfefe specials. They have an FBI sandwich that people have been enjoying, and an FBI breakfast, and also Russian vodka drinks for $5. So a lot of specials here. This lady's been sitting behind us the whole time. We've been here on our feet watching the whole time. How are you? We're live on Fox 5 DC. Tell me your impression. You watched the entire thing.
I think it was really helpful to get a cohesive narrative of what happened. I appreciate that Comey was very open and honest in answering the questions. And I just think it was sort of helpful. I think it's a good step moving forward as we try to figure out, what to do from here.
Do you come away with anything in terms of, he was kind of calling the president dishonest at one point. What do you make of that?
It's really hard to say. Obviously there's a lot of tension on both sides of the aisle regarding the events that happened. And I think at the very least, I hope that this testimony convinces Congress to take the investigation seriously, to make a really strong bipartisan effort to make sure that, there's nothing very serious going on as far as, Russia hacking us or whatnot. Thoughts?
What's your name?
Rashmi.
Thank you, Rashmi, very much. I kind of want to show you the setup here. So you've had the television sets here, so people sitting at the high tops and the bar have been watching that. There are TVs around the corner. Upstairs, there's a second floor here. And out on the patio, Indira Levine is behind this camera. Dave Rizak, let's walk over this way. Dave Rizak has had our live camera up out here showing you where you've had a bunch of folks out here on the patio watching as well. And up until about 10 minutes ago, there has been a line, people waiting to get in to be together to watch this hearing, guys. So a very interesting kind of DC morning here. And let's go forward, Indira, and let's see if we can talk to a couple people at the bar here who've been watching and see for their thoughts. Let's come down here. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. Could we say hi real quick? Fox 5? How are you?
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay, no problem. All right. Some people, they're... let me squeeze through here. There were some moments where people were applauding and others where they were gasping. Most people have been fairly open, wanting to share their thoughts. And you know what? I want to show you two things before we ask this next person. This is that a white Russian? It's a white Russian, and that's the FBI sandwich. That's the How is that FBI sandwich?
It's delicious. I love it. It has the Russian dressing on it, which really tops it off. So.
And how's your white Russian, your drink?
It's very good.
Very good. Tell me this, back to you. Why did you want to be here? You waited online to get here. This table didn't open up until recently. Why did you want to be here?
I just wanted to see it live as it happened in D.C. and, get some Russian drinks and a Russian FBI sandwich. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. All right, and I want to, Indira, if you can back up just carefully. It's a crowded bar here. There's a lady here who's been kind of talking, seemed pretty passionate about what's going on. Let's spin it around here and see if by chance we can interrupt her. Hey guys, can we interrupt? How are you? You guys were glued to this whole thing. What's your impression from what you saw?
I thought that Comey gave a very honest testimony. He had very good candor. I don't think that he wasted time of the participants and that he submitted his testimony beforehand and just answered the questions. I'm glad that the American public were able to see at least the open door testimony in this type of format so that the non-classified information could be shared with the American people. That was good to see.
He made it pretty clear, Comey did, that what Russia did and continues to try to do kind of infiltrate our democracy is pretty serious business. Did you come away with that this isn't just a political, try to get you kind of thing, that there's some serious stuff going on here?
Well, absolutely. I think a lot of people have had sort of the inclination that it seems pretty serious. And watching Comey, I think you can really tell that he's very genuine in his concern. I think he expresses that really well. And that, I think, validates some of the feelings that a lot of Americans have had, how serious this really is. I mean, these are our electoral politics. This is the basis of our democracy. I think we're all really proud and really invested in that. So I think that we all take it very seriously. And to hear Comey really express that, I think means a lot to a lot of people.
Any bombshells, anything that you heard that raised your eyebrows more than anything else?
No, not a whole lot of bombshells, I don't think. But again, just how much he expressed his sincerity in everything that he talked about, which I think really was conveyed well.
At one point, he talked about Loretta Lynch, the former Attorney General under the Obama administration, asking him to call the Clinton investigation a matter, not an investigation. I mean, so there are little things that came out that you're like, wow, I didn't know that. Anything that you take away that you weren't aware of before that enlightened you in any way?
Not specifically. I don't really see this open format as something where bombshells are going to come out, and quite frankly, I don't think we should be looking for bombshells. It's all going to come out as very subtle things that happen under the table, perhaps things we don't know about yet. But if you're looking for a bombshell, I don't think you're going to find it.
You didn't hear one?
No, I didn't.
I think one of the biggest things to emphasize from Comey is how unique this situation is for him. He emphasized that he's never experienced any of this before with any other presidents before. He's had conversations, but nothing to this degree. The fact that he had, the red flag and the foresight to realize that something was off and to document it, I think that's significant for sure.
And another important question, how are the Russian vodka drinks?
Oh, perfect for a Thursday morning. Exactly what I need.
Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. And guys, the other thing I took away from this, and are you one of the managers here?
Yes.
Can I just tell you this? We're on Fox 5.
Yeah.
This place has been crowded.
Yeah.
Your wait staff has been jostled and trying to get around
Yeah.
people and us in the media. They have been fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
They have been courteous, smiling the
Great.
whole time. So
we
well
love to
done.
hear that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
And I showed our viewers the menu. I mean, you guys had some fun with this. Well, first of all, what is your name?
My name is Eric Heidenberger.
And Eric, tell me about that.
Yeah, so our general manager, Rob, came up with the idea last Sunday, came up with a menu. I guess these times are not that funny in general when you talk about politics, but I know people kind of want to have an outlet. That's why they wanted to come watch at a bar, have some food specials, kind of laugh a little bit. And that's just kind of what we were going for, to kind of go for that community aspect.
You scored big time. I think you did
Thank
very
you
well.
so much.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks. And guys, the last thought I had was one thing that was interesting, Molly. I don't know if you picked up on that. Was that at one point, Director Comey, former FBI Director Comey, mentioned that a lot of the reporting with leaks of some of the stories of what's been going on in terms of our government's investigation of Russia's meddling of our most recent presidential election. A lot of that reporting got it wrong. So it'll be interesting to see going forward, what did we believe was the truth from sources leaked out of these investigations that was truthful and was is real, and what is not. That was a takeaway for me that had me thinking, wow, not everything we've read in, say, the Washington Post or the New York Times as, big breaking developments of the Justice Department's investigation of this matter has actually been right on, has been accurate. So be curious to see how that shakes out in the coming days.
Definitely, Bob. A great takeaway, especially as you're kind of talking to these people who are listening very intently, I may add, a very engaged crowd at Shaw's Tavern, an old staple in D.C. It looks like you're having fun with it. And 2 full floors of people. Quick question for you, Bob, are these people taking work off for the day? Are they nighttime workers? What's the general consensus of these people?
Everyone I've asked has said I'm supposed to be at work.
Yeah.
But I just think the climate now and the anticipation for this hearing has been that, this is an excused absence, if you will, that if you're not going to be at work, you're still engaged in what's important in our country. And if you want to go have a long breakfast and early lunch and be with some of your fellow Americans and watch this hearing, that's okay with us. So I don't get the sense that many of these people are tourists. I think most of these people live and work here in D.C. and took the morning off to be together to watch this thing, which has been fascinating. And again, this place is full. When we left the Union Pub up on Massachusetts Avenue Northeast,
right,
just around the corner from the Hart Senate office building where these hearings are being held, it had opened right before we left, and there was a stream of people heading in, and again said the same thing. I should be at work, but I want to be here. I could probably watch it at work, online, or on TV at work, but I want to be here with others and watch this thing, which has been pretty cool to be a part of, quite frankly.
Yeah, Bob, and one quick thing, one note, the president has not tweeted yet during this testimony. I don't know if some of the people there are talking about that. Is there any chatter amongst the crowd?
Well, you know what people have been paying attention to is Donald Trump Jr., who has tweeted quite a bit this morning and early afternoon. But I think, and we're here at Shaw's Tavern in Northwest, I would imagine the folks over at Union Pub in Northeast are probably disappointed because they had a special over there that for every time the president tweeted about the hearing, there'd be free drinks for the house. Maybe maybe their owners are from Las Vegas and had some good odds on this, because the president, as far as I can tell, has not tweeted about this. So over at Union Pub, they got a lot of people to show up with that attraction of free drinks if the president tweets, and he didn't tweet, so they saved quite a bit of money over there at Union Pub. I'm not there now, but that was the deal. And here again, this is the patio outside here at Shaw's Tavern on Florida Avenue and 6th Street Northwest, and they had a big screen out here and a ton of people, and another camera perspective was out here with these folks as well. So probably surprised that the president didn't tweet, probably delighted over at Union Pub, but keeping an eye on Donald Jr., who tweeted quite a bit, very critical of Comey and the media for the way they've handled certain things, not going after, in his opinion, the Clinton investigation, but making a lot out of the investigation of Donald's father, the senior.
Yeah, Bob, thanks so much. Looks like you're having a lot of fun there, and thanks for that great coverage from Shaw's Tavern. We'll leave it there. We'll bring it back into the newsroom.
Sure.